How did speculative attacks destabilize Bretton Woods? Imagine a system where currencies are fixed to the US dollar, and the dollar is tied to gold at a set rate. This was the core idea behind the Bretton Woods system. It aimed to bring stability after World War II by making international trade smoother. Countries agreed to keep their currencies within certain limits relative to the dollar. But this setup had a hidden weakness. When investors believed the dollar was overvalued or the US was running out of gold reserves, they started betting against it. These bets are called speculative attacks. They involve large amounts of money moving quickly to sell dollars and buy other currencies or gold. This puts pressure on the US dollar and the gold reserves backing it. The problem was the US was running large deficits during the 1960s, especially because of spending on the Vietnam War and domestic programs. To pay for this, the US printed more dollars, increasing the money supply. But more dollars meant less confidence in the dollar's gold backing. Investors and central banks began converting dollars into gold or other currencies, fearing the dollar would devalue. This created a cycle. As more people sold dollars, the US had to use its gold reserves to buy back dollars and stabilize the system. But the reserves were not enough. European countries like France and Germany started devaluing their currencies or letting them float freely. These moves made the dollar look even weaker. The situation worsened in the early 1970s. Countries faced intense pressure, and the US tried to defend the dollar with interventions and devaluations. But these efforts only bought time. In August 1971, the US announced it would no longer convert dollars into gold, a move called the Nixon shock. This was a clear sign the system was breaking down. Without the gold backing, currencies floated freely, ending the Bretton Woods era. The system's collapse showed how speculative attacks can reveal the flaws in fixed exchange rate regimes. It also highlighted the risks of trying to keep currencies pegged when economic realities change. This shift led to a more flexible, market-driven system that better reflected the true value of currencies. In essence, speculative attacks acted as a wake-up call, pushing the world toward a new way of managing international money.